Hello, I'm Dr. Julian Northbrook, and here's a good question. Does the shadowing exercise improve your English? Okay, so the answer to this really is no, but also yes. What do I mean by that exactly? So, in a way, I feel a little bit responsible for this because as far as I know, I was the first person to put a video on YouTube teaching the shadowing exercise for English. Like other people had done it before, but never in terms of actually using it to improve in English. It kind of got taken in the wrong kind of way by many people, as the comments on that video attested to. Shadowing is useful for one thing and one thing only. You know, it has side benefits, but the thing that it's really used for is developing muscle memory. That is what we call the physical side of fluency. Learning to make your mouth and your tongue and your muscles articulate the language correctly. It's all about the physical side of fluency. If that is your problem, if you have problems articulating language, well, that is speaking in chunks of language, because that's how native speakers really pronounce English. We don't speak in a word by word kind of way at all. We articulate in chunks. If that is your problem, then shadowing is an excellent exercise to use as long as you are using it correctly, and I'll come to that in a second. However, if you've got other problems in English, for example, organizational fluency, that is, you know all the English that you need, but you haven't organized that into topics, into a network of information in long-term memory, don't worry about that too much. Or, if you haven't actually learned the stuff that you need in the first place, well, shadowing may have some small benefits. It's really not what it excels for. And the problem is people say, I don't want to go out and have conversations with people, or, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to do shadowing, and then they don't improve. And it's because what they're doing is essentially like saying, okay, my arm muscles are really skinny, my arms are really skinny, I have no muscles in my arms, so I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to do loads of squats. Well, it's the wrong exercise for the job. If you've got a problem with your arms being too skinny, then you need to do exercises that are specific to your arms. And that's what a lot of people are doing with shadowing. So will it improve your English? Yes, if it is targeting the exact problems that you have. Now, the other problem with this is a lot of people are not doing shadowing correctly. And what I often see a lot of people doing is really just speeding up speaking in a word-by-word way, which is really not what it's good for. Shadowing, again, is good for learning muscle memory, for learning to articulate English properly, to chunk your language well, to put the pauses in the right places, to learn the right kind of intonation and all of that good stuff. I'm not going to talk about that too much here because this would become super long. However, because so many people have this problem, what I did is I put together a free guide called the Good Shadowing Guide, and you can get that by heading over to doingenglish.com/shadowing. That guide is going to teach you all about shadowing, when to use it, when not to use it, and importantly, how to use it correctly to get the biggest results for the least time and effort. Again, doingenglish.com/shadowing. Check it out. Hope it's useful, and this is it from me.